Hey everybody, I'm here with my client Jazir. I said your daughter's name. Here with my client Jazir. She just graduated my 12-week Fitset one-on-one program. Absolutely crushing it. Mama of two, postpartum, right? How many weeks postpartum were you when we started?
Gosh, I think like 8 or 9 weeks.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
like a fresh newborn.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so excited. Can you believe it? 12 weeks is up?
No, I can't believe it. It went by fast.
Yeah. I'm like,
Like starting from the beginning, I was like, oh my gosh, 12 weeks, that's a long time. And now it's like way past that.
right, right. And it always goes so fast. And that's the thing I tell people. I'm like, you think it's gonna be forever, but it just like zips right past us. So you absolutely crushed it postpartum. We had some goals. We wanted to crush them, just getting you back into a healthy routine. So I just want to have you share with anybody watching kind of your story and like just what your experience was like. So why when we met 12 weeks ago, 14 weeks ago, I want to say, why did you initially join Fitset?
Well, like as you know, I just had the baby in April. So um and it'll probably be my last one. So I just wanted to get my body back, and I know I was going to need some sort of structure and guidance. So um, I, that's why I decided to join.
Yeah, you got cleared for exercise. You were like ready to go,
Yes.
right?
Yep. Yeah. I think I like contacted you like right at 8 weeks.
Yeah, you were like, I have a doctor's appointment. I should be cleared. And I was like, okay, cool, let's do this. Perfect. So what were some things you enjoyed about the program? Like going through you did the one-on-one, so everything was customized. We kind of we went along, you had your own workouts and things like that. So what were some things you enjoyed?
Things that I enjoyed is like our weekly calls. It helped me stay on track. And there would be times where I would be like not so proud of like one week, but you kind of would just reassure me, like, you're doing okay. Just not to, you didn't make me feel like I had to start over again. You just told me like tomorrow's a new day. And to keep going forward.
Yeah, that's actually what my Instagram post is about today. Moving
Oh,
forward, like the theme, right?
yeah.
The theme of like the program is kind of like just the consistency and moving forward and letting go, right? If you're like, crap, I had
Yes.
a bad day, like so we all have bad days, right? And you're a busy mom and you have a lot of stuff going on, right? You even got sick throughout the course of the program. And
Yes.
it was
Yeah.
like took you out for a couple weeks and then we just kind of moved forward from that.
Mhm.
And you still saw some progress like right away after that, right?
Yeah. I also like how there's a lot of flexibility with the program, and all the things that you taught me with nutrition and doing my workouts, and it's really what you put into it as well.
Oh, I appreciate that. And I love the one-on-ones. That's the thing about one-on-one. I like the connection. I like the Zoom calls. Like I look forward to it just as much as you guys, I'm sure. I'm like, I love seeing you guys every week. And
Yeah.
so
I
it's
know
so
I'm gonna miss that.
I know. Text me anytime.
Yeah.
And then what was so we did a lot of in-depth nutrition and just and
Mhm.
you're in the healthcare field and you like you've been active before, you already had some healthy habits. It wasn't like you were like starting from zero, but was there anything that you learned that was kind of surprising throughout the course of us working together?
Yeah, like I mean, I feel like even people who have like a nutrition background or have worked out before will still learn a lot of new things. Like I feel like with at least with my nutrition aspect, there would be different things I would work on each week. Like sometimes it was like my fat intake or my sodium like intake, and like all things that could affect your weight. And um, you know, I already felt like I ate healthy before, but then just knowing those things,
Yeah, diving a
um,
little deeper, right?
yeah, like
Really in depth.
I felt like I could have like a better hone on like what to control, I guess.
Good. And I want to say, yeah, like you already had healthy habits. And that's the cool thing is like everybody kind of starts at their own level. So it is like, we can always reflect. And I'm always constantly self-reflecting too. I'm like, my fat intake wasn't as good this day. Oops. And
Yeah.
sodium. And it's crazy. Do you feel like you now have like a deeper connection with the scale and like just understanding your body in general from like understanding like the sodium intake and like the things that can affect the scale?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think before, if I would just look at like nutrition labels, I would just look at the calories, but not necessarily like fat intake or carbs. And
Yeah.
well, for carbs, I did just because I had gestational diabetes while I was pregnant,
Yeah.
and I told you I did my post glucose tolerance test, and that wasn't good. Like my blood sugars are still reading high. But I did an A1C, which checks how your blood sugars have been in the last like 2 to 3 months, and that was actually normal. It was
Good.
4.8, and
Good.
a normal reading is anything below 5.6. And so
Okay.
I asked my doctor, she said, even people who test normal still test over a 5. So the fact that I
We're below
tested 4.8 is really good. So that means like what we've been doing in the past 12 weeks is,
that.
Helping.
Yeah, and we
It
got
really
fruit
helps
in,
out.
right? We got some
Yeah.
fruit in there because I know, like,
Yeah.
a little. I was like, "Just here, where's your fruit?" And then there's so much misinformation out there. It's confusing and it's scary,
Hmm.
and you want to just like do the best thing for your body. And so
Yes.
that's freaking awesome to hear. I didn't know that.
I
So
didn't know that either. I just thought like, oh, it's normal. But I'm glad I
I
asked my
love
doctor.
normal.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, high
It was giving
five.
me a lot of stress.
Yeah, well, it's a lot, and it's just like again, like gestational diabetes can come out of nowhere for
Hmm.
anybody. I've had super healthy clients, like it just like appears, and that's the thing. So the cool thing is you took control. That was another thing, right? Like with working together is like you took control of your nutrition. We really did dive deep, and so that's freaking awesome to hear that you were below like where the normal range is. So
Yeah.
hopefully you'll continue everything
Yes.
and all the habits we've been working on. So, as far as like anybody watching this who's maybe like on the fence about joining, they're kind of contemplating it. What would you say? Is there anything that you'd say to them if they're like on the fence?
I say if you're on the fence that um I guess it never hurts to have someone's guidance. And so if you already feel independent about certain things, there's always room to learn. And like I learned a lot, and um, I know I needed the guidance. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, it's and that's I'm constantly hiring coaches and like reading self-development stuff too. It's like having that extra pair of eyes, right? Like just watching you and like guiding you and just sometimes that extra push can be super helpful.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah. It definitely held me accountable, but it's also what you put into it as well.
thank you for saying that. Right. So yeah, you were a pleasure to work with. You did amazing. And one of the fun things with your calls was that her little daughter, who's like her little twin, would come on the calls sometimes. And it's cute. Like she has been watching you throughout this process, right?
Mhm.
I know Saint's a little bit, he's a little baby, he's a little peanut, so he can't comprehend yet. But like Jazzy's been watching you and the pictures like of her joining you in the workouts
Yeah.
stuff. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she'll do her own little squats too.
Little baby squats are so cute. How old is she? 4? Is she 4?
She's 4, yeah.
See, and she's gonna be like a little fit kid. She'll have little biceps and abs.
Yeah.
Well, you're amazing, Jazir. It's been such a pleasure working with you, and I just can't thank you enough for going through the program, sticking to it, putting in 100%, right? Like you seriously did give it your all, and I'm just so excited to continue watching you crush your goals. You're still dropping. We haven't worked together in a couple
Mhm.
weeks, and I want to keep hearing updates from you. So,
Yes. Yes.
yay! All right.
Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you. Have a great day. And to anybody else watching this who's maybe on the fence, the next steps would just be to fill out an application, right? Applications, you just
Mhm.
do the consult. I'm not a salesperson. We just hop on a call, go over your goals, see if it's a good fit. If it's a good fit, then we'll work together. We can go over all the programs I offer, but click that link. I'll put it in the description box below. But have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later.